Well, 6:23 Sunday. The Malamese dog got kidnapped today. Y'all know that he's suffering from internal injuries caused by assaults in his own home. And he's bleeding out of his ass. He's probably dying. So he has these blackouts. Where it's like he's walking around in a blackout drunk, but he's not drunk. But he's getting drunk a lot in these blackouts in this place. Because, well, there's nothing but evil here. You see. I'm surrounded by dope people now. And last night, the male me actually ran with dope people and got drunk with dope people and actually tried to buy some meth. But as it turns out, dope people will cut their own throat in the process of trying to rip you off. So, pardon me. And I think that they just like to mistake Vinny's kindness for softness a lot of times. And then they find out when he comes beating on their fucking door, hey, I know where you live, where's my fucking money? You know? It's like, yeah, you know. I'll come in there and check in some of that white ass, boy. You best fucking goddamn come up with my shit. For real. So yeah, the male me had intentions of having breakfast with Aslan today. So his breakfast food for one more day. And, you know, going for a walk and spending the day with him. And he got took behind enemy lines, took into churches and taken to people's homes where, you know, people touched my dog that shouldn't be allowed to touch him. So I had to utilize my supernatural authority, yeah, and hit him with time-traveling angels of death, curses, and devils. Yeah, to manifest those curses and cackle in their ears as it's happening. You ain't allowed to touch his dog. It doesn't matter who has him. You weren't allowed to touch him. He didn't say you could pet him. See there? So it's like, there you go. See, that's the Christian way. Run around spreading them curses, man. You know that somebody has supernatural authority and power, and you just keep spreading it everywhere instead of trying to thwart it, you know? Yeah. So it's like everybody that touched my dog today, they're cursed now. Per molecule of their body, per molecule of his body, compounded per second it passes from the moment that they thought to kidnap him. Yeah. You see, because he wasn't supposed to be down there running around with fucking Christians. You know? To me, I'd rather hand him off to some dope people than let Christians have him. Dope people didn't make me homeless. Christians did that. Dope people didn't close down my homeless cat ministry. Christians did that. Dope people didn't, didn't decide that, hey, you know, I'm not allowed to live in my own house no more. Christians did that. You see, it's Yah's will for these people that call themselves Christians to get dealt with. That's why the reciprocity is in order for every vulnerable adult, like the male me, that they have disenfranchised. You see, they act like they're supposed to be allowed to just commit adultery and run amok doing whatever the fuck they want to do. It's like, hey man, you're the one with the God Squad patch on your shoulder. You're the one taking God's name in vain. Ain't nobody else claiming to be Christian while refusing to do Christian shit. That's the Christians doing that shit. All of them taking God's name in vain. Vinny's a good fucking guy, and you nasty fuckers just left him here. You let the world swallow him back up. He was a retarded, vulnerable adult on SSI. You had no right to do this to him, okay? You never had the right to do what's been done to this guy, okay? You didn't have the right to fuck him as a child. You didn't have the right to judge him as an adult. You didn't have the right to take his fucking businesses. You didn't have the right to take his trucks. You didn't have the right to take his wife's fucking empire. $10 million per year. Yeah, you didn't have the right to take that shit. Okay? You didn't have the right to just give somebody else's empire to some other people. You never had that right. You never had the right to look upon me with judgment. You never had the right. Okay? Understand that. What's your nasty whiteness? Okay? We know that your nasty white trash mama didn't raise you no better. Yeah. So you think you're important. You actually go on videos and click thumbs up or down like it matters what the fuck you think. You make comments, oh, you little smart ass comments. It don't matter what you think. But it's beautiful that you put it out there so that your fingers can get fucked the fuck up. Yeah. So we ain't playing with you. Yeah, if you're human, we're here to eat you, motherfucker. You understand that? Yeah. You best get with the program. We got your controllers doing it. Yeah. Oh, they gonna eat you alive. Yeah. Wear this mask till you get sick. We're gonna click on this little 5-7, gonna bump a bunch of you out and claim that it's this. Yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful. The reciprocity. You thought you were getting away with playing video games and not caring about animals, huh? Pretty soon it won't be video games. There'll never be a video game, ever. There'll never be a Christian, ever. There'll never be a Jew, ever. There'll never be mainstream media, ever. It's all getting undone. All this shit. There's never going to be dope. There's not going to be anybody weak-minded enough to want dope. You understand that shit? This shit's coming to a close. We identified everybody here. Welfare phantom or existent. Yeah. The existing go to the next timeline. Welfare phantom is getting spiritually executed after they get time looped. Yeah. You gonna pay this shit back now. Yeah. Every penny that went into you. Diapers, whatever, $900,000 compounded interest per penny. You gonna work as slaves. When you die, your spirit's gonna get put in the bodies of slaves. You gonna pay that shit back. Every penny you spent on dope, every penny you spent fucking that you should have spent on an animal that you didn't take care of. Yeah. There you go, white trash. Oh, you're so important. Oh, your weak little feeble mind needs to be doped up because you're so fucking, oh, you just all that. You contributed so much to the world. Yeah, it's like, look at you, your whiteness. You guys to go get you some dope or some alcohol. You got to go hide in church behind a Bible, a book of lies. And it's proven to be a book of lies with every second that this passes. Every second that I'm homeless, I'm not in my home that's big enough for everybody. Okay? And it's like every second I'm not in my home because, well, that Christian's too tiny for me to be there. He can't compete with me because I'm a guy compared to him, and he's so scared my ex-wife's just going to drop him and jump back on my dick. She was never on my dick, retard. You're a dumb motherfucker. Okay? You are stupid because I'm collecting per second that I'm not there. Per second that the male Vini is subjected to this lifestyle. There you go, nigga. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And then I'm going to come along and make your bitch ass regret it. You understand that shit? Yeah, I'm in authority over you now. Are you white? Fuck you then. That's why I'm at with you. I can't find no white people my equal nowhere. I mean, for real. It's like, it's just, they just all just bailed on being people. They decided, oh, we don't gotta be people no more. Shit, nigga. So my dog's been taken into the homes of people today. Those are cursed homes now. Yeah. Compounded per second and per molecule, nigga. Yeah. Bill Gates is gonna get his way with this bunch. Because the revelation of John, it's going to get carried out now. In no uncertain terms. Yes. I'm watching The Chosen One here. Rebecca's pad gets torched. It was a live stream from September 4th, 2019. Right now, his dog is out in the van with the camera running. And he's in the post office trying to get a post office for this girl who one of the homeless people she hung out with, he died in her vehicle because he OD'd on fentanyl. And, one of his friends comes along and burns her car up that she lived in. She lived in her car. So it's like, wow, you're already homeless, and now you're going to sell some even more homeless seed. It's like, wow, you burned her out of her car home. What, was you already living in a box? Now you don't get to have a box, white boy. There you go. You see, that's somebody white. Somebody black wouldn't have did that. You see, it's like that was somebody white. White people are just prone to vandalism. All these black motherfuckers you see in Black Lives Matter and they're rioting and protesting, those aren't really black people, okay? Those are hood rat, like the gangster rappers, hood rat herds, okay? They didn't have nothing better to do but answer a Craigslist ad. Make them $8.50 an hour to go out there and break shit. Pretend like they care about black lives and shit. So few people care about black lives, even black people, that they have to hire people to do it. And then the propaganda. It's like, these motherfuckers, these black motherfuckers who've seen y'all kill somebody, they know that was fake. And they know that motherfucker's his house anyway. Okay? Yeah. They know he's the white man's buddy. And they know that all this rage you want the black race to feel, they know that this is all the doing of the white man. They figured out what the civil rights movement was. That it was really just a gangster and a welfare case enabler movement. Then no good black people prospered from that. As a matter of fact, they got raped and tortured and burned out of their own homes by other what? It wasn't white people. Oh, yeah, because, the turncoat. House nigga motherfucker Martin Luther King, who was bought and owned by the white man, wrote a letter from jail, that they should go attack all the black people in the hood, who had nice houses and cars and jobs, trimmed hedges and manicured lawns in the hood, because there didn't used to be no ghetto until these motherfuckers came along and decided they're going to have a civil rights movement. Then they created ghettos. The male me was there when there was colored only signs on the blind pigs. Do you know what a blind pig is? Guess you don't, right? If you're under 20, you probably don't. If you're under 30, you probably don't. Blind pig is a place in the hood where somebody created an after-hours bar in their basement that you can go to if they know you, right? If you're the right color and all that good shit. So yeah, there used to be colored only signs. Did you know that Martin Luther King Jr. had them take that shit down? So that it would look so racist when all you saw was the whites only signs. But there used to be colors only signs. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Oh, you thought there was so much racism against the black man. The black man's always been just as racist as the white man or any other race. And they've always exhibited it without any shame. Okay? They've always been as prejudiced against other people. Okay? They just like everybody else. They not no god race that can't feel racism and prejudice. I already got a shot for it. I'm ahead of myself. That was the mailman that poured it though. We're two different entities. If there wasn't complete separation right now, I'd do Vini the favor and kill him. Okay? Yeah. The knife's right here. He keeps it handy. This motherfucker has been running around with this knife out, putting it up to his throat and shit. And there's like cuts on his neck. And it's like, this motherfucker for real about to kill himself, yo. He for real. They done made a snap, motherfucker, you know? And it's like, if it wasn't for the duality, if it wasn't for the fact there's a whole nother entity within him, me, you see, I stopped him. This motherfucker was gonna kill himself today. He was standing in the shower with this shit. So drunk he was falling around, he almost cut himself. I had to stop it. Because if I let Vini die, then I die. And I can't die yet because Lucifer's will must be done. The Christians must get that reciprocity. They must pay that debt. You see? They gotta pay up. Now they gotta get kidnapped like my little dog and taken and petted by people, evil, monstrous people who think they got the right to touch other people's shit. And that's what people want to pet your dog are. They're monsters who think they got the right to touch your shit. You see? It ain't your dog. You don't feed it or take care of it. Why you want to touch it? You see? That's what I don't get. You don't care enough about a fucking pretty dog to own one and take care of one and commit to one. So why should you get the benefit of touching one? That's what I don't understand about white people. It's like the kids always approaching me with my little dog trying to touch him and shit. It's like, if you had a better mama, you'd have your own little dog. For real. Your mama's too concerned about dope or whatever the fuck. You see? These nasty white people who are all concerned about all this dumb shit are in for a rude awakening real soon. Yeah. That's what you were doing instead of preparing? You was just doing dope. Oh, how sad for you. Now them motherfuckers who prepared get to eat while you stop. Stupid. They didn't spend their money on dope while you spent your money on dope. They bought survival food. You ain't getting none of their food. Fuck you. Yeah. But we've already got the 5G set up where it's going to identify the fucking DNA of all these people that are on dope, and it's going to kill them off first. You see? So you're going to see a bunch of dope fiends fall out when they click on the 5G. It's just going to be BAM! Oh, they system's already weakened. It's weakened from the dope. You see? While we getting ready for this shit, we exercising, we preparing, we committing to better diets and shit if we can. These motherfuckers here don't give a fuck. For real. They just do whatever the fuck. Yeah. Whatever the fuck crosses their little tiny little white devil mind today, that's what the fuck they'll do. It's some crazy ass shit we're witnessing up in this shit, man. It's like, you don't care about yourself? For real, Whitey? What's the matter with you? It's the white man burden. Look at you. How you carry on. How you act. You ain't got no sense of shame. Didn't you have a daddy or a mommy? What the fuck? Was you hatched? It's like, shit, I'm watching this shit, man. I'm watching them do it, and then the higher-ups respond to it with reciprocity and with the desire to do evil shit to them. You know, the higher-ups would want to do so much evil shit to the lower downs if the lower downs were so fucking low. You see? That's what I don't get about these motherfuckers is they won't wake up. They won't fucking look in the mirror. They won't check that motherfucker in the mirror first. You see? And it's like, oh, goddamn. You're the problem with the world. Look at your whiteness. Look at how you don't care about nothing. Nothing that's important. Nothing that matters. It's like your brain is fucking mush. You know? For real. I'm gonna get some more dope. I gotta get some more dope. It's like, fuck, man. When do you get an IQ above 14 points? That's what I wonder about these white people up in this shit. Shit, nigga. It's like, damn. Because, well, yeah, they're just running around fucking getting fucked up. Accrue more negative karma to themselves and shit. They don't give a fuck. It's like, you can't wait for Bill Gates to wipe this shit out. Kill all this nasty shit. Wipe it the fuck out, man. Kill it. Click on the 5-7 already, man. Kill this shit. Yeah. I can't stand to see it no more. It's like, I want to cleanse my race of this shit. You see? I want to cleanse my race because they making our race look bad. You see what I'm saying? It's like we look like a bunch of white devils, white trash up in this shit. It's like no sense of shame, no fucking regard for mama. It's like, wow, mama must have been a canine cum chucking motherfucking bitch, man. Your mama must have sucked a lot of doggies in front of you, boy. Yeah, because look at you, no sense of shame. Just like your mama. Just like that nasty rich bitch. You gotta laugh because they deserve what's coming, yo. They deserve it. We're about to see them get decimated like they did to Vini, yo. We're gonna wipe the whole race out for this shit. Fuck them. They didn't have a good woman for Vini? Fuck them.